paintball arena robot. What will we do with it? We'll have 2 robots in the arena where they will practice their aiming and timing and hit people with paintballs. Why will we do it?
This project helps us learn how a robot can move and think on their own, just like they do on Mars. It also teaches us problem solving, teamwork, and how the code fits into the robot. How will we do it?
We'll keep testing and debugging our code until the robots run smoothly and avoid obstacles.
Before this project, we also talked about the design choices that we would do for this robot. We went in between stationary and mobile robots. We chose the mobile robot because it's a moving target with the paintball robot. We also talked about our sensors. We chose an ultrasonic sensor because it works well in most lighting spaces.
We also tested safety and spacing. The robots sometimes bumped into each other, so we added distance sensors to keep them apart while they moved around.
Approach to this robot is we're only using one as the direct shooter and then the other one to sense targets.
A con about this robot is that the coding is very difficult to understand.
This code controls our paintball robot that is in our carnival on Mars. For our final result, we are using one robot as the main shooter and the second one to create new targets. This makes the whole system faster and more accurate.
One thing we had trouble with the aiming and timing that the paintball robot shot at. How we fixed this and how we solved it is that we put it in real light conditions and Mars conditions to make sure everything would go good. And what we learned from this is our programming needs to be good and we need to practice the robots a lot before we put them in the arena.
We fixed that by slowing down and turning the speed and adding a short delay before each shot. That helped the robot aim better.
A difficulty we had was getting the code to work. We couldn't get the paintballs to shoot even after multiple test runs. We solved this by asking Mr. Bott for some advice. He gave some extraordinary advice telling us to consult with other teammates in other classes even if they weren't using a paintball. I learned that teamwork and communication is just as important. When Sullivan Smith was messing up on the coding for 5 hours, we took our team together and all helped him out.
A difficulty I faced was learning how to make the paintball shoot from the bot, and I solved this by asking people around the class who knew the website better than me to help me fix it. And what I learned is you can never solve something on your own, and it's always better to ask for help.
What we learned is that we have to test the code multiple times and get help and spend lots of time to make sure the code is perfect.
Yeah. We also learned that even simple sensor errors can mess up the whole mission, so testing often really matters.